Yo guys, the Absorber situation is a lot worse than we thought. Okay guys, so originally I thought that the Absorber situation was just a bunch of hate being sent towards Absorber, and people were hating on him, sending horrible donations, and just doing everything in between, just sending terrible things to him, and leaking his address and all this other stuff. But I didn't realize something, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy that somebody pointed it out to me, because now that I'm doing my research, I'm learning a lot more about the situation that might persuade me and your opinion about this whole entire thing. So as you guys know, he received a lot of donations that were very disrespectful, saying some horrible things. Address got leaked and phone numbers, everything was leaked. And every single donation on one of his streams simply just were evil hate donations. And that's simply just not okay. It's never ever going to be okay. Don't ever send hate to anybody. I'm not saying the Absorber deserves the hate, but there was a video that surfaced on the internet that showed a few points that may prove that all this is fake. Okay guys, so as you know, I originally made a video titled Why Absorber is Getting Hate. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I made that video with more of a clickbait type of title. I'm not gonna lie, I probably shouldn't have titled that. But the whole idea was just to make awareness to the fact that he was receiving hate and people need to stop the hate. And more than that, they need to go and send some support to him because he doesn't deserve the hate. Until a comment showed up on my video. The comment on my video actually pointed out that this YouTuber known as Jaden made a video exposing Absorber. The video is titled Absorber Faked Everything. Now I'm not gonna lie, Absorber might have faked a lot of things. For one, he fakes his videos. He said himself that most of the videos, or all of the videos, are staged. Except when he does those live streams where he goes live and he gets into a game and then he voice trolls people. Those are real, but other than that, everything is fake. And there's nothing wrong with that. If he fakes a YouTube video, who cares? People do it all the time. Half the stuff that you see on the internet is typically fake. But the one problem is that faking hate is another thing. When you fake hate, you typically get a lot of sympathy. And some people, like this guy Jaden, believe that that's what he's been doing. You see, we noticed one thing, and I even noticed it myself, that whenever he got a hate donation, it never came in through the super chat. Whenever you go to his live streams and look at the chat replay, all you can see are constant good things being said in the chat. Everybody's just being nice, being kind, and saying all these great things. Of course, that doesn't have anything to do with the address leaks and the phone number leaks. That is completely different, and that most likely is real. But everything else, it seems that almost as if every single person was saying good things inside the super chat. But why is it that only the Streamlabs donations were bad? It makes no sense. It seems like if everybody were to donate all these kind things inside the chat and they never showed up, why wouldn't they just go over to Streamlabs and start donating kind things? Which made some people believe that maybe this is a questionable and that it could be fake. Then recently, Absorber made a video titled Why I Am Receiving Hate. He thinks that he found the reason, and the reason is simply they think he was a part of this Save the Kids cryptocurrency thing that FaZe K and a bunch of other FaZe members were caught up in. And they actually believe that he was a part of it because he got one message saying that they blame him for all this mess with the kids getting scammed and all this stuff. But to be honest with you, I don't really think that's a good reason, and I don't think that that is the reason people are hating on him. I think there's a more deeper reason. I don't know why. I don't think anybody deserves hate though. To be honest with you, I think that anybody who hates on Absorber is actually crazy because there's no reason to hate. I think that we still need to stop the hate if it is real, but there could be some questions to be asked to him, which is why Jaden actually got into a Discord call with him. The YouTuber Jaden is a commentator YouTuber who makes lots of videos and talks about different topics on the internet. And recently he got to get in a Discord call with Absorber and ask a few questions about all this hate. So Jaden got into the Discord call, and the first thing that he asked was, why did you keep the donations on? He wanted to know why Absorber kept the donations on and kept allowing all these hate donations to just come flooding in back to back to back. And Absorber said that he wanted to be able to interact with his fans and keep the donations on. Said if any good ones came in, he could respond to those. But obviously there were only bad donations. There might have been a few good donations every now and then, but mainly just bad donations kept coming in, and he just kept giving a reaction to those, being super upset and just being all downtrodden when he could have easily just turned off the donations and looked at the ones that are actually good in the super chat, which is a good point. Why didn't he turn off the donations? Of course, the doxing and the whole just taking of his phone number and his address is actually pretty bad. I still want to keep that in mind for you guys because you don't want to forget the fact that when your address and phone number gets leaked, all of the bad things that you can possibly think of can really go down. Okay, so just remember that. But you have to remember that some of these hate donations seems like you can just turn them off and nothing bad would ever happen, right? But the only problem is that he just kept letting them flood in and kept reacting to all of these donations. So then Jaden went on to ask, why are you lying? Because Absorber apparently sounded like he was lying and he was stumbling through all his words, and every single thing that he said just didn't seem to make too much sense. So Jaden asked, why are you lying? Then Absorber said, I'm not lying. Can you please just take down the YouTube video that you made, because it's false information and it's honestly not helping me as a creator and it's causing more hate to come, and I really just want you to stop making videos like this. This is when things began to get a little bit sketchy. So Jaden actually ended up saying, okay, I'll consider taking the video down if this is real and you are being honest. I'll think about it. I'll go talk to some friends and I'll ask around and see what they have to say about all of the situation. And then if at any point I feel that this video might not be true, I'll just take down my video and we can just pretend that none of this ever happened. Right? Until he went around and started looking and noticed one important thing. Jaden noticed that every single thumbnail of his streams all had hate donations in it, meaning that Absorber was intentionally trying to make it look like he was giving all this hate so that he can get more good donations to start coming in. Now, do I think that that's true? That is a little far-fetched. I think that might not be true. But if Absorber were to do something like this, it is an interesting strategy, because now you notice that he actually got a lot of donations from the super chat. But he also got a lot of donations from the Streamlabs, and they all were just on the thumbnail to make people feel bad for him and start donating more and more money. Those bad donations were almost like a way to get clout and money, right? But we don't know for a fact, so we're just not going to talk too much about that. The real problem and the thing that really got sketchy was when he decided not to take down the video, and Absorber messaged him saying that he might take down the video for false information. He said that he might do a copyright claim and say that he took a clip of Absorber's video and he wanted to copyright it and have it taken down, seeing that, oh, you just made a false information about me and made false accusations about me, and that actually can really harm my career. Which is something that makes sense. Absorber can take down a video, but that is in a way using the copyright system and abusing it to the point that bad things can really come down to possibly getting your channel banned if you do stuff like this, or overall getting a really bad copyright could have your channel striked. And the more strikes you get, the worse your channel really falls apart. So doing something like copywriting somebody's video and getting them a strike is really bad. But more than that, having somebody's video taken down is really kind of sketchy and makes me question if Absorber is really being completely honest about all of this stuff that's been going down. Now, do I think Absorber is completely lying? No, I think that honestly, if you can believe whatever you want to believe, I think Absorber, in my complete honest opinion, I'm going to be completely unbiased. I've never really watched Jaden, so I'm not going to be on his side. I don't really watch Absorber that much, so I'm not going to be on his side either. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think that it's half real, half fake. So I actually consulted with somebody who was commenting my YouTube video, and he said that he pointed out all this information to me from the Jaden video, and he pointed out several points that made a lot of sense. I went back and forth with him trying to figure out a compromise to what could possibly be going down with Absorber in this Jaden situation. And now I'm starting to understand one important thing, that the only thing that could possibly be real and 100% not faked is the address leaks and the phone number leaks. He had lots of phone calls during the live stream, and of course he could have staged these live streams, but it just seems a little sketchy. Of course, if we're being completely honest with you, like, the whole doxing thing is just never okay. Receiving hate is never okay. All of this is just never okay. You should never hate on somebody. You should never pass on disrespect to anybody. But if you're faking hate, that's a whole different level, because that shows that you were trying to use other people's feelings against them. Now, if Absorber is faking all this hate, which I think there's a good chance that he is, and there's also a really good chance that he isn't faking it, I think that we have to consider that maybe we should just completely forget about the situation, and just, if Absorber admits that he's faking it, or if he admits that he's being honest, whatever it is, and whatever he says, we just need him to be completely honest and totally honest with us and tell us the truth. Because honestly, of course, if he admits to faking hate, then he will probably get canceled and he probably won't be able to come back. If he admits to being honest and says that he is being totally true, no lying, no cap, no nothing, he's being honest, he's telling you the truth about all this hate, well, then I guess we have an answer. We can just hope that the hate will stop, but we just have no way of proving it or disproving it right now. So if you guys want to share your opinion in the comment section, go ahead and do that. You can drop a like on the stream if you're new. And honestly, guys, just let me know how you feel about all of this. Is honestly, I think that there are a lot of things that we can learn from this, that maybe you should always do a little bit more research, because I honestly just made a video about this less than almost a month ago, and I didn't realize how easy it is for him to fake all of this, and how easy it is for him to just completely hide every single truth and pretend to have something bad going down that might not actually be happening. So yeah, guys, make sure that you drop a like on the video, subscribe, and comment ZenEarnX if you guys want to be featured in the video like these people on screen. But yeah, I'll see you guys all later.